hit that start button.
Okay, take 2. Let's try to survive past the first night today.
Ooh.
What was that?
The Matrix.
Someone had a jet engine in their house. Inception, not the Matrix, PG.
Okay. Something.
Fair enough.
Something.
Oh.
Okay, I'm good. Oh dear.
Okay, I'm good too.
I think I'm good.
This is what I think. There's a little UFO with sheep on it.
Do you go?
If everybody's good, give it a second. Is everybody unstuck?
I'm unstuck, yeah.
I think if everybody's unstuck, because nobody's speaking up, then you can go.
Okay. Cool.
Man says he can't build, and the one wall he's built already looks better than anything I've ever made in Minecraft.
You made a real cool gate one time, Bean. What, made out of brick and stuff? Yeah.
God, that
Hell's
archway.
Hero, you made this real cool gate.
I mean, it didn't really look that great until Cheese and Searchy came through and did the changing out the blocks.
I didn't do anything.
Was it just Cheese? I don't know.
What? It's all your fault, Cheese.
Sorry.
On blocks, you can do it.
This will make my head. This is the sheep UFO cheese.
We crossed
Is
the
it?
30-hour mark, PG.
Yeah.
Go to bed,
There's
me.
sheep on it.
No, he's got 20 more minutes. It's very exciting.
Wait. Why are you here?
Because he's got 20 more minutes.
Wait.
Listen.
Okay, Cheese, I'll go sit in a call by myself. I'm sorry.
No, it's important. Oh, no.
Go to sleep.
No, stay here for 20 more minutes. You're not allowed to sleep for 20 minutes, and then you have to sleep.
Just make it a 48-hour reset. I'm reaching that point of tiredness where you're no longer tired is the problem.
Yeah, feel that.
I relate. Is this like a second one of those? I normally get that much earlier, I feel.
Yeah, it comes in waves.
Yeah.
All right.
How the hell did that happen?
I've got one more Jonathan Haidt book, and then I want to start listening to some of those books that Fluff and Comp have been recommending me. I want to learn more about like mythology and stuff, but I've got one more Jonathan Haidt book to go. Iggy just casually made 1,000,000 chests.
Killing all the animals.
I read books.
Well, these have been listening to. I've been listening to nonfiction books and
Turtles
reading
make each
fiction.
other listen to books.
Yeah, because I do like an Audible thing, and so I get a credit every month. So I've been like, I should just listen to my nonfiction, and then I should read my fiction. I got to
I
decide my
can't
fiction.
convince myself to read. I need to start doing that though.
Reading is so much fun. I love
been
reading.
trying. I've been trying. Like, I've gotten about halfway through the book that I've started. So
Yo.
that's pretty cool.
Very cool.
Yeah. Try and do a few pages a day.
2/3 of the way through the demon that is under the dome.
Yeah,
You've gotten past all the good parts, I think. Like the end, I don't like the ending to that book at all, personally.
I feel like I have no idea how it ends. I feel like there's no ending that's gonna be satisfactory at this point.
Yeah, there's a little bit of that feeling to it. And I think Good expressed something similar. I don't know if I think Soccer liked it, but he has said that he's like 12 when he was read it, so he's like, oh, I was like 12, right?
It's
So like,
disturbing in its own because this book is.
I started watching Good at 13. I learned a lot about the world from him. If Soccer learned about it from Under the Dome, then
Cool.
you know it can't be too much worse, right? How old are you, Fluff?
Did not be in that.
You started watching Good when you were 13? Like, I wondered if we're like around the same age if we started watching them around the same time. You were 12.
Take these children.
So we're like the same age. You probably started watching them a little bit before me then.
Tarnish so many childhoods or enlighten them.
I'd say enlightened.
Wait,
remember
is Fluff
how
not
old-
talking?
I can't remember.
She was talking in game.
Yeah, I'm missing all this valuable information.
Can't remember how old I was.
I know it was 13 because I basically okay.
But
I found
believe I started
YouTube.
before PG.
Probably because I can name like the exact timeline because I remember it pretty explicitly. I found YouTube because fall semester, my 8th grade year of high school, I got Portal 2 and I became obsessed with that game, and I just tried to find like all the lore I could for it, and part of that was scouring YouTube for different videos explaining lore and things like that. Then I got Little Big Planet 3 and I found that people made cool things. So like I watched people make cool things in Little Big Planet 3 on YouTube. And basically that's how I discovered YouTube. Well then, like right around Christmas, a little bit before Christmas, I bought Minecraft but couldn't play because I didn't have a good computer. But I started watching like YouTube videos for it because I couldn't actually play. And I watched this one guy who I thought was pretty cool. But then I watched like all of his stuff and I started watching Etho because of that. Look at this floor that he's doing. It's so good. But I started watching Etho and I watched literally everything that Etho had done.
Yeah.
Then after I finished watching Etho, I watched everything Beat Up Low had done. And then after that, I told myself I was going to watch everything that Good had ever done. Then I realized Good had a lot of things, so I just watched all of his season 3 stuff on. And so I basically started watching in season 3. That's my story.
Thank you for coming to PG's TED Talk.
Yeah.
I remember PG did some great YouTube videos.
Yeah, one time.
Good times.
You just said you couldn't build, and then you've already built something like that looks awesome.
I don't know.
Might not be looking, but I think it looks awesome.
He over here saying he can't build.
This is like, whenever it gets really late, I have that like oxygen deprivation type of thing where I just like I think faster or something.
I feel
don't
that.
know.
Yeah. Your inhibitions go away. You just kind of do. That's like peak solve problems time.
Yeah,
Hey, Nola.
it's like late at night when we're
Hello.
coding, PG. It's that time.
We all knew each other.
Did this happen again? I feel like the spread on this. What is wrong with this plugin? I feel like it's been broken.
Came all the way over here.
Okay.
I don't think it was next to each other. I just happened
Okay.
upon Fluff, and those two happened upon
Okay.
each other.
Because we were all very close to each other in the other game.
Yeah. Especially with only 4 people.
Uh-huh.
Well, Comp was in the center,
fuck
so
is
who
this
knows how he got there.
PG teleport him.
Look at this!
And it,
This
I
is
think
perfect.
it 100%
Until you're older.
replaced the leaves, not just.
Oh, it
put
sure
one on
did.
top of the thing.
Oh, yeah. It definitely did. Did you see? Oh, hold on. Let me send you these pictures too, because I sent them to Cheese. I found a cheap UFO.
Cheap FO.
I didn't get like a ton of good pictures, but here's my sheep UFO.
Nice.
That was also on this map.
So why was the snapshot thing not possible?
I don't think it works with the
Alright.
plugin, and it wasn't like turning on. When I tried to turn it on, it was just not turning on.
Mm.
I think
So-
I think something changed on the technical side of things.
Wouldn't be like the plugin probably
Mhm.
didn't know how things worked or something. So,
Yeah.
oh, it also wouldn't work because it's not paper. For the plugin to work, I need paper. So I don't know why
Don't
it
you have
wasn't
sheets of
turning
paper
on.
all over the place?
Hey, you can scrounge some up, PG.
It's at my other desk.
Well, just
I'm
go for the picture.
wondering. I don't know why it wasn't turned on. I should have turned on as just vanilla, because I didn't have paper. Well, that's weird.
Maybe next week.
Yeah,
I
I can
really-
probably. We could probably do like a snapshot one, but it'd be like I'd turn on the. I guess I couldn't generate the world, because the plugin that we used to generate it wouldn't be able to do it.
I mean, you could do it manually.
Flying around.
Mhm.
Yeah.
I could. I
Do
wonder if
it
that'll
while
work.
listening to an audiobook.
I have a thing for that, but I'd have to see about trying to update it to
Yeah, because of like the data pack.
17. Yeah.
Well, if it's like just teleporting a person around, that should still work, right? Is
Yeah,
that what it's doing?
But
I
yeah,
think
it's
Chipper made
basically
something a long time ago with something similar as well.
Yeah.
So that's, I mean, it's totally possible to just like teleport a person around. And that would be like the same thing. Like that shouldn't matter because I don't think commands have changed, have they?
Not
think
teleport commands.
No. They're doing
You
some
have to make
stuff
sure
to the
you're
custom
actually-
world generation and stuff.
You gotta
Ob-
make sure
obviously.
you're actually leaving them there for a few
Yeah,
seconds
the
to
right
actually-
amount of time. But that would
3 seconds generally seems to work.
that would make sense.
So you can have like a bunch of command blocks around.
Maybe more because it's
Ah,
a
just make a
bigger,
data
No
pack.
function, yeah.
it's bigger height limit, so it's
Oh,
more
okay.
sub chunks. So I'd say
Oh,
probably add a little
sub
bit on top of the
chunks.
3.
That's
I
true.
don't know how to handle sub chunks.
Yeah, I don't know how that works either. I don't know if like it'll generate downwards now or how that works.
Oh, it'll generate downwards, yeah.
Okay. Will it just
But
generate
like
the?
it'll just take
Hi.
it'll take longer. Like it's taking more process.
Hi.
Okay.
Like I'd give it 5 to be safe because you're adding 128 blocks
All right.
instead of the 3 seconds.
Yeah.
There's just more to populate within the within each
Right.
chunk since it's taller.
Exactly.
Because to do a 10,000 by 10,000 area, 3 seconds per chunk, it was like 9 hours something.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. I was like, how did you generate this with that? It must have taken forever.
Yep.
I'll share with you if we don't murder each other.
Yeah, sure. Got another.
Lots of sharing
See,
today.
I
What good
gave
turtles we
PG
are.
food, and then he turned on me.
Oh, no, listen, you instigated
In
with your
what
gold
way?
block.
Head back to my village then.
I was
Village?
all for working together until you instigated with that
There's
gold
no
block.
village.
It was
Travel
just a
all the
prank.
way
Yeah,
along the
just
back
a-
there. There's no village.
Yeah, so it's a
at all.
cactus. But you wouldn't step in.
Gentleman's agreement, Suki.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go get a snack.
Looking like a snake.
Mm.
Hmm.
My face and
I have returned with
looks like I have a
Oreos.
bandana on.
Get in the bread. Either of them.
What about both of them?
At the same time, perhaps.
What if he gets like a simul kill on both of you?
Madman.
Hey,
Yeah, you don't need those anymore. I'm just making sure nobody else can get those. There is another one with the arrows, but this is where our cooperation ends. Might not be fair
Oh, they
to do
found a
that too much.
village. Presumably the only village on the map.
Remember to sleep.
Oh, Mr. Loose, I got the ancient par.
Man. Pain in the neck. Grr.
Wait,
Just
is it
wait.
teams or solos?
So,
Okay, and it just so happened that everyone found a teammate.
Oh,
Mhm.
yep, everyone.
Nobody was alone.
Nobody
Yep.
was alone, especially
Nope.
not the person that can't talk to us in voice about it.
Oh no, I'm sorry, Fluff.
so full, but I don't want to go now. He blocks and Sergi's gonna kill
That's
me.
very fair.
I understand that.
Is butt allergies just diarrhea?
Yes.
I feel like there's multiple. Like that is one of them, but there are other allergies.
Like
Alright, I gotta
hemorrhoids?
pee. Please don't kill me. If
Yeah,
you
like
find me.
hemorrhoids. And whatever the joke about anal lesions was from.
It's alright.
Oh, I
there's
remember.
2 anal lesions.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, because we were doing the one shot,
Yep, it was in the bird one.
and it was supposed to be annihilation, but we just kept saying anal lesions.
I think it was me and you that just decided that.
Yeah, no, we sure did. Oh, that was silly.
And then
Totally
neither
not.
of us remembered what the joke was.
Yep.
We just
Fantastic.
remembered that anal lesions was a joke somehow. Times. I have Fallout music stuck in my head.
Can it fall out?
Fell out from all the anal lesions.
I may have been playing Fallout 3 basically all day to keep myself awake.
Yo,
Is there a specific reason you're keeping yourself awake?
there is.
Because
Give me
I
1 minute.
couldn't sleep last night.
Oh, just trying to fix your sleep schedule.
Yeah. And if I went to sleep early, I don't want to go to sleep before midnight because I'd be getting up way too early. And I don't want to fuck my sleep schedule up the opposite way.
Yeah, that makes
Feel
sense.
that.
Sleep.
And midnight's still pretty early, but it's late enough.
I'm still alive.
What's my first?
PG was first.
Sad.
You can't beat me.
I mean, PG also has better ping, so
Can't beat me.
PG's close.
I was ready.
They came in at the same time.
Good.
But PG's appears first in the order.
What?
Like direct messages, there's like
Because like they'll ping in like an order, right? Like they'll be above
Well,
each
then
other
that
and
would
below
mean
each
he
other.
was second.
well, his is lower.
I didn't
down.
say I was above. Mine was lower.
Yeah, his is first, as
Oh,
in
okay.
it's earlier, not as in it's listed first. The timestamp thing doesn't show seconds,
Nope.
but even then, I don't think it was a seconds thing. God, someone misremembered what the date was and said that to me on Facebook this morning.
Yo.
So I had like 30 people just by the time I was out of my first class this morning.
Awful.
Last year my friends got the date wrong by a day. That was fun. They came up and I was like, guys, it's tomorrow. But thank you.
I just didn't say anything.
Smart. Then you can tell. Then when everybody starts saying it the next day, they're like, "Wait, I thought it was yesterday." It's like, no, it's always been today.
Am I the asshole?
Really, you get to celebrate it twice. Is really what it means.
What I don't get is Facebook like tells them when it is actually your birthday. The birthday thing, if you have your birthday on Facebook.
Mhm.
So I don't understand how this mistake was made. This also means after today I can take my bandana tab face back off.
That one. That one. That. That.
This means you can go to sleep now.
It does.
Sleep tight.
I mean, but then
That's your present.
how am I gonna golf against J-Luce after UHC?
No. No golfing. Anytime that you golf with Jay Luce after this UHC will be golf with Jay Luce after this UHC. So therefore, sleep and then wake up and do golf with Jay Luce. Solved.
There you
That
go.
sounds overly complicated.
Maybe we should sleep on it.
I like that suggestion.
This sounds like a trick.
What is a trick but the truth disguised as the truth?
Disguise asleep.
All right, I'll leave you with this. Whenever you get a chance, look at the blackstone texture again and tell me that it's not shingles on a roof. Not blackstone, grimstone.
No, I can see that.
It is.
As long as it's not shingles on a person, then it's okay. Yeah.
That's why I specified the roof. Because UHC likes to make us sad. Because you're not playing on the cave update.
I found the worst.
Bratwurst?
Bad, yeah.
I thought that was fluff late in the game.
Cave update?
Cave update, I'm
Flames.
out of here.
Oh,
Whoa, hey.
Wait,
God.
what? What did I miss?
Oh.
No, go to sleep, babe.
No, who died?
fluff. GG.
Oh, right.
Bless you.
There she is.
Bless you.
I hate ravines.
Oh.
I don't blame you.
Just think that.
There
Just
was
remember,
some-
there'll be way more kinds of caves to hate in 2 months.
Oh,
You know,
So
whenever the
exciting.
stalactites start falling down on you.
Are they gonna fall?
wait, that's a thing.
I mean, if they fall, they do damage, but I think they have to be broken off to fall. I don't think they can naturally fall. Like you can make
Stalactite
traps
trap.
where you break it with a piston or something to make the rest of it fall.
Yo.
If it's multiple
I
blocks.
want to do that. I want to murder someone. All this stuff.
Slug gets
It
real
does, like,
sometimes.
That's a lot of damage.
I like murder, but I'm not very good at it.
All right. Good night, y'all.
Night,
Night,
baby.
It's only about 16 hours overdue.
Just so fine.
It's a UFO. It'd be real cool to have like a river running through the biomes more. I feel like they are, because they're designed to like run on the outskirts of the biomes and be like a good separator. I wish they flowed through the center more as well.
Yeah.
Like, it'd be cool to have a big, because like you'll find the big ponds in the center of the roofed forest biomes. But what if you had like a cool river running through it?
Like connecting everything up. That'd be
Yeah. Just be like Etho and blow up your own rivers. I might do that at some point. I watch a lot of Etho.
Etho's cool.
I used to watch so much Etho, and then I got really bored, and I don't know why.
Bad.
Mhm.
Oh, Cheese. Is Cheese still here?
Yes, hello.
Hey, do you know spells in D&D?
Yeah?
Because I need help.
In what sort of way?
I am leveling up, and I don't know what to do. Sort of. I've gone through some ideas with PG, but...
Yeah. I don't know the spells super well, so I told him that you were trying to like know all the spells real well, so you might be able to help him more just because you've like looked through them more than I have.
What class are you? Or level?
Wiz. Well, I'm sort of like a fun thing, where I'm a Wizard 4, Cleric 1.
Does that mean anything different from learning spells? I don't know how much.
So a little bit. Here, I'll pull this up real quick. I don't know if you're watching my strum.
In terms of like learning spells, he can learn spells from both things, but like
only when you take the level in that thing.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Oh, fluff.
Oh, fluff.
Sounds like some sounds like whoa, 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 whoa,
Yeah,
whoa.
it does. Like, because he's a first level cleric, he can only know like the beginner cleric spells, but because he's a level 4 wizard, he can know up to the second level wizard spells.
Correct. So also, when you multi-class with like a spellcaster, even though I'm technically a level 4 wizard, level 1 cleric, I get access because I'm 5th level to spell slots from 5th level. Not spells, just spell slots.
So like he has a 3rd level spell slot,
I have 2.
but only 2nd level spells. You have 2 3rd level spell slots.
But yeah.
Interesting. Which one are you still picking out, your 1st or your 2nd level?
It's gonna be a 2nd. I mean, I guess it could be a 1st. I still have I have a list of spells that I was looking at for 1st. That would be good. Because, like, I took some, like, I didn't take the spells you're supposed to take. So basically, these are my cantrips. I know. So, my wizard cantrips are these first 5. And my... Oh, my bad.
Thank you. Oh.
1 second. I have to make this smaller if I'm going to do that. Okay. So the first 5, can you read that or no? Is it too small? Okay. The first 5 are my wizard cantrips. The bottom 4 are my cleric cantrips. Cleric spells, you know all of them, but you have to prepare certain ones at the beginning of the day. So the ones with the dots are the ones I'm preparing between cleric spell and wizard. These are all the ones I have. These 2 I'm always able to prepare because of my domain, which is not really that useful because I have a really bad of this, and I don't want to use the spell slot for this. My cleric spellcasting modifier, it's real bad. So that's why I'm focusing on my wizard, because it's a lot better. For a 4th level wizard, my choices were either one of 2 feats or an ability score increase. I had an 18 and then a 19. It would either be making this into a 20, or I was looking at Warcaster, or one called Shadow Touched, which is a new one from Tasha's Cauldron of Everything. Which I can show that real quick just so you know what it is. Basically, you increase one of these 3 by 1. Whichever one you increase becomes the spellcasting modifier of whatever you get down here. You learn invisibility. You can use it once a day for free, and it's always prepared. You also get 1 first level spell of your choice. The first level spell has to be from Illusion or Necromancy. I spoke to my DM, and there's Shadow Touched and Fey Touched, which has the same thing, except instead of invisibility, you get Misty Step, and instead of the other 2, it's Divination or Enchantment. And just because I'm like a darker character, I'm a Necromancer and all that, I'm going with Shadow Touch, but he said I can choose between any of the 4 schools. So, let me see, do I still have it open? I might still have it open. I don't. But, I opened up D&D Beyond. I went to, where is it here? All the spells. I looked at all the first level spells that were Necromancy, Illusions, Enchantments, and I don't remember the other one. Divination. And there's a bunch. I have a bunch of concentration spells. If we go back, sorry for flipping around a lot. For my wizard, which is probably where I'll do most of my concentration stuff.
Yeah,
I have a lot of.
You weren't gonna do concentration because you have a lot of concentration, right?
Yeah, so I have a lot right now.
Yeah, you do. I try to limit how many concentration spells I have since
it got kind of out of hand, especially since this is like my 2nd or 3rd game I've actually played of D&D.
Yeah.
I didn't realize, and then it got really out of hand.
Yeah.
Because like all these are so good. So I get 2 spells for leveling up of 2nd level or 1st, whichever one I want, and then I get a 1st level spell of these 4 types that I get for free. That's once a day for free. I already took the invisibility, so I'll always have that ready. The 2 spells I took for being level 4 wizard was Suggestion and Dragon's Breath. I really need AoE, I found. I don't have any AoE.
Yeah.
So that's why I took Dragon's Breath. So also I'm a cleric, which means that I don't need mage armor anymore because my AC, I can wear armor. So I have like a really good AC as a wizard, which is kind of funny. And a good amount of hit points. But yeah, so I'm trying to figure out a 1st level spell to take that is going to be able to be used every day, once a day. Not sure if I should go for damage or utility. Some of the ones that I was like pointing out to PG. Let me find that list if it's still there.
Yeah, it should be up in our chat.
I feel like I kept on adding.
Maybe. I was thinking just because I know you're talking about AoE and damage. There aren't many AoE type spells at first level and stuff. I was thinking just because the invisibility, a few spells that could go with it would be Disguise Self or Sleep. I'm trying to think of the ones that you had on there. Disguise Self, Bane, Hex, Hunter's Mark, Sleep, and Heroism.
Right, so Hex and Hunter's Mark we were thinking against because they are concentration.
Isn't Heroism as well?
It is, yeah, and Heroism is also. And Bane, because I already have Bane, but it would allow me to do Bane with a higher DC. Like a 15, as opposed to like a 12. But it is also concentration, which along with all my other stuff it could either be good, which means I have a bunch of different concentration spells I can use, or that gets really bad because then I just concentrate and have to use cantrips the rest of the game because I don't have any good spells. Another one I was looking at was like Command, and Dissonant Whispers. Not sure if you know what they are, but
I do.
Okay. So my top contenders, I think, are Command, Dissonant Whispers, Disguise Self, maybe Sleep, unsure.
Dissonant Whispers is really good.
Yeah. Especially as a first level spell that's free.
I would probably take something that you know you're gonna use like every day.
Yeah. It is a pretty RP heavy campaign.
Yeah.
Not heavy, I would say, but
What were the classes again? Necromancy, Divination,
Illusion and Enchantment.
Illusion, Enchantment. Okay.
Yeah. And I might just be missing some also that are just like very good here, but I just don't know them. I've read through most of them, but like, I don't know. Oh, Gift of Alacrity was also one that I was thinking of, but that seems kind of selfish. And also, I don't need to have a high initiative. So it's a divination. You basically add 1d8 to your initiative rolls for as long as the spell lasts, which is 8 hours, and it's not concentration.
That's pretty damn good.
It is. I wouldn't want it. And like, do I just every morning give it to someone else?
That's not terrible. You could wake up and do that every day.
Right. That's what I figured that you would do with this.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I'm just not exactly sure, like, how, like, I don't know. This, like, feels like it's the most, like, party, because I'm also kind of like a pseudo-healer, because I'm the only healer in our group. So I have Healing Word and Cure Wounds, which I sort of, like, throw around.
That was, like, the main reason for multi-classing into Cleric.
Right, yeah. Right. And the reason for going into, I'm a Grave Domain Cleric, was for the abilities that they have. Not that one. Which one? This one?
Is that the one where they're at 0, you just give them all their hit points?
Right. When they're at 0, I get
healing
to use the highest value possible for the dice. So I don't roll. They just, if it's a D4, they get all 4.
Cool.
If it's a D8, they get all 8. And then it also gives me Spare the Dying, which is usually a touch cantrip, but it's a 30-foot range. Oh, and I can cast it as a bonus action. I didn't even know that. But yeah, that's really good too. That's why I have a bajillion cantrips. I am going to change this to 30 feet, just so I remember.
And bonus action.
Yeah. It's
It's
here.
both, yeah.
Cool. But yeah. I should add all the cleric spells here so I know what I have to choose from. But
Yeah.
considering I'm trying to just be a healer, this is probably best. There's a couple of other things like that happened through the game where to become this cleric, I had to pledge myself to a really bad god of the Underdark, and the god sort of took my vision from me.
Sort of. She did.
Yeah, I'm not blind. But she also gave my familiar, which is a spider that always sits on top of my head, which I was using for dark vision. They have a dark vision of 30 feet. She made it have dark vision of 60 feet, but now that's the only way I can see. It's through like your familiar.
Vision.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool. His DM is really good.
Yeah. So that's like another thing. I don't know if that'll like influence your choice. So it's basically I have 60 feet dark vision, but like for RP reasons, it's no vision. Because like one time a king didn't like my spider because it's like a big spider. It's like a black widow, but instead of the red that a black widow would have, it has purple.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah,
I didn't know
it's
that part.
Yeah, that's their like the goddess's color was purple.
Yeah.
And like my eyes are purple, but they're just like all purple because I can't see. But yeah, it's like this king didn't like that I had a spider and he was scared, so I like snapped the spider to its own pocket dimension. But then I was blind.
Don't you hate when that happens?
Right.
I've had that happen once or twice.
Yeah. So this seems good.
I feel
And our we have a rogue, Kenku. And he's like real bad. He so far in the campaign, he's hit maybe 10 times, and we're level 5. There've been a lot of fights.
Oh no.
He just like 6-13.
Why does he have -5?
He took sharpshooter for his level 4 feat.
I see. Okay.
Yeah, but like, let's just like go through his attacks, like this. He crit on this one. That was very exciting.
-5.
It was from sharpshooter, so you can take a -5 penalty to add 10 to your damage.
Yes.
That Angelic has.
Yes. Yeah, I know.
So like a 9, like it goes back, but like it's sad. It's real sad.
This is sad.
I don't even
He
want
got
to
one
that.
crit.
And that was the only one he's gotten so far, and that's this game. Like this last one.
Fantastic.
We've had some real bad stuff happen. I don't want to spoil anything in case you end up playing this module. But there's some real bad stuff happening. Well, it's not really a spoiler, because if we look at the actual module itself, you can see... Do they have the art? Would this be art? Yeah. That's a Demogorgon, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So that just happened in our game.
Yo.
We're level 5, and it's not good. It's not good at all. Yeah, I've come to this like thing where I just heal everyone, and I haven't had someone die yet until this last game.
Detect magic already.
I do.
Okay.
But I don't prepare it. Similar to Identify. So that was the other one that Ichi was mentioning. Like Identify would be really cool, but I just don't see myself using it.
Good, and I was like, Identify is amazing always.
Well, I don't because I can just ritually do it. So, and I need my spell, my lower spells.
Anytime as a ritual.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't realize you already had identify.
Cool.
Yeah.
Well,
You can do that with detect magic too.
Right. So instead of it taking 1 action, it takes 10 minutes and 6 seconds.
Yeah.
Same thing. Slots on things that like will
11
do things.
Oh, I have to touch you for 11 minutes.
Oh yeah, this one's 11.
'Cause
It's
it's
cool.
1
I add
minute
like a lot of flavor to it. Right.
Yeah.
Where like I draw chalk on the ground and whatever, and then there was a bad thing where I wasn't supposed to touch something, and I wanted to identify it, so I had to touch it for a minute. It was not good. But yeah, I took a lot of like ritual spells when I first started, just so I would have them even if I didn't prepare them.
That's smart.
Yeah, I like ritual spells a lot for that. That's for a reason.
Yeah.
Just not using slots, not real nice. What about like comprehend languages?
So I don't have that one. That was one of the ones I was thinking about taking.
Is
I don't
comprehend
know.
languages, that's a
It's
ritual, isn't it?
Yeah,
It is.
that's why it's kind of like,
I don't know that I would take that for your free one. But
Right, like I don't see myself using that daily. That there have been instances of people speaking languages I don't know, but my character's like pretty chill because he's a
Sounds good.
necromancer. Oh, what I was gonna say before was the DM gave me this item where if you blow the whistle in darkness or under the night sky, it allows you to cast the animate dead spell, which
oh,
is super cool for me. So when our companion died, I used it on him, and he kept on coming with us.
well, sure.
You're mine now.
I'm just a really bad cleric, but I think I'm great.
see, guys, he's fine.
Yeah.
Brought him back.
Sorry, that's really
Fantastic.
bad. But yeah, this is actually part of like a different campaign that he let us bring into because like we did a small one before this one, where we kept our characters. But you know, comprehend languages could be good. There's just not a lot of like languages that my guy would care to know daily.
The more I think about it, the
Fair.
more I'm now leaning towards Dissonant Whispers for you, if that means anything to you still. Because that feels like something that you would use a lot.
Yeah.
Like, it's just a free thing to use in combat. And I mean, generally when you're doing this, you're in combat like every time.
Command a lot.
Yeah.
Command is also good.
I'm also going to be keeping suggestion ready, which is similar, but it's concentration, while command is not. It's just a one-time thing.
Yeah.
So still like disguise stealth.
Disguise self
Yeah,
is another one that
disguise
could
self
be
is the
used.
other
Like,
real good one.
yeah.
I would probably say.
Do you
Oh,
think
come on.
overall I narrowed it down to some good choices, though?
I think I'm lost.
Oh yeah.
Oh no.
You
Sad.
could like
Oh, dear.
charm people or cause them fear, if you so desired.
Maybe for you.
Yeah.
But I would probably
It's like charm seems pretty
take
good
a
because like I have a good
command over
charisma score,
those.
which is funny because I'm like an introvert that doesn't talk, but when I do, it's like really well done.
Very good.
That's why I like my charisma is like my second highest one.
I am no longer
But-
lost.
Yay.
And I also have proficiency in persuasion. So it's nearly my best skill.
One of the reasons I really like Disguise Self because I felt like it could be a really good combo with invisibility, where like if he ever needed to do some recon on a specific person, he could like go invisible and go spy on them. And then like if he needed to impersonate them, since he was watching them, he could just turn into them and impersonate them after watching them. Like that sort of combo. I thought that would be really cool. That was one thought I had.
You have Bane already.
I do. But
Bye.
it's a cleric one, which has a really low
Right.
DC. Sorry, my mic cut out there, I think.
It did. You're good.
I'm like whispering because I don't want to yell. And I'm tired.
I feel that.
Yeah, I would probably do command or disguise self. Let's see. And then probably dissonant whispers if you'd rather do like
Damage.
something that could damage.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, hell. I still don't know what to do.
I mean, there's always RP reasons to take it, because, like, since you're Shadow Touch, you're getting this from your god, right?
I'm
Yeah.
not sure how this
For
is gonna
you.
work.
I feel like command would be real good. Also,
Yeah.
command is just really good.
Yeah, I'm like reading through it to try to see what things can happen.
Like, imagine someone trying to get away, and then
And
you
you're just like,
do this
halt.
on them, and then they just can't.
Cheese is remembering our fight against, what's his face? Now, he was,
Or-
like, teleporting away, though, so.
Yeah. I mean, he wouldn't have been able to do that, I think. I probably would not have been able to get this off on him, though.
Hi, Wiz. You would have had to do it before you knew, right? Like, we didn't know when he was going to teleport, would be the thing,
He
so.
gave
you would have
us,
to guess.
like...
I don't remember. You probably remember better.
I think so, because, like, he...
I remember him not looking great. I don't remember other than that what it was.
And he grabbed his necklace or whatever. It's like a... I don't know. I think.
But he was doing like a
might
lot of
be-
things, if I
yeah.
remember right.
I might be misremembering.
Well, it sounds like you remember better than me, so.
And you can make them, like, drop shit.
Yeah. I've never seen command used super effectively, but I haven't, like, seen it used much at all, so it would be really cool.
What did the, did the thing say about, is this spell, like, always cast at first level?
By default, like, for the free, yes. But I'm able to cast it to, like, by
Right.
spending a spell
So you
slot
also
as well.
just have a spell.
Right, both
Yeah.
of them.
It's just another spell he can use.
You can also cast these spells using spell slots you have of the appropriate level.
Hey, boogie, woogie, woogie.
Oh man. Those cannon shots scare me every time.
Well, he's got the laughter one snurch, but the dancing one is higher level, if I remember right.
Level 6.
Yep.
The very first spell that I wrote down was I am going to get this.
What was it?
The dancing Tasha's dance or whatever.
Otto's irresistible
Oh.
dance.
Yeah. It's Otto. There's all those names.
Yeah, you know, I might just go for command. That just seems like a really good both combat and
RP
utility.
spell. Yeah. I told you she could help. She knows like
see,
about the spells.
I wrote it out, and I'm still not sure between like this and like gift of alacrity. Now I'm wondering.
Which one was that again? I forget already.
That's the
1d8 for 8 hours.
Ah, yes.
Yeah.
That is really good. But
It is quite good.
And it doesn't like go away. It's reusable for that 8 hours. It's like for the duration.
I mean, that's just good though. I think like Cheese said, like command is good for your RP as well.
Yeah, I shouldn't be questioning it.
I would probably say command. I think disguise self is good second choice. Depends on if you want to control people or look like people.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I'm not sure I'm a very good looking like other person type of a character at the moment.
You could pretend to not be blind. What if you like disguise your eyes because they're like purple? That would like give you away.
You probably can't actually disguise your spider because he probably counts as a separate man. And that's kind of sad.
Yeah, because it's on self.
But like if you make yourself taller, like it would sit on top of his head, so it would be part of it.
I guess if you added yourself a hat, he would just kind of be under the hat.
It'd always be in the hat. But then like if you make yourself too short, would it just look like the spider sitting on nothing?
Floating, yeah. If it stays on your head. Just make yourself look taller so that
always
line up with your eyes.
No, I really like the hat idea.
Yeah.
Like I just keep, but then that's only for like an hour.
Yeah.
I wish it was longer.
I mean, it's a first level spell.
I mean, you can get an actual hat.
But then my spider
Poke some
can't see.
holes in it.
Get your spider a hat.
Eyes. Yeah.
This is getting out of hand.
I think command is good. I feel like it would be one of the spells that I would forget about.
Yeah.
Yeah, like I forgot about so many first level spells that I wanted to
Like,
get.
this is real good in a lot of situations. I'm not gonna lie.
So I no longer need.
That's always been like my thing with it. Is like I've never seen it used well, and so I feel like I would always forget about it. That's why I wasn't leaning towards command. It's probably a lot better than I think it is, but I've never used it or seen it used well.
Yeah, now I have to start looking at third level wizard spells.
Is third levels when you start getting like fireball. There's your AoE.
Yeah, and I'll be getting that next level.
Yeah.
So that's the other thing about this, is that I now have. Most things. So I am also in the Underdark, but I think most things understand common. At least understand it, you know?
Yeah, most things do, but there are some
Yeah.
things that aren't.
I think it's still fine.
And I do know a couple of languages, not like
You
I
know, a few
realized
that'll be
that
good.
I should
Dwarvish and
take
Abyssal.
Draconic. What was that?
Dwarvish and Abyssal are both really good in the Underdark because there's like the Underdark dwarves that could live under.
Yeah, the Diverg.
Yeah, they I don't know if they actually speak Dwarvish,
See,
but then
that's
like
what I
Abyssal.
thought. And I was like, yo, we're gonna be in the Underdark. Like, let's do these languages.
Yeah,
And like Elvish is just a thing I feel like all well-learned people know.
yeah, that's how I feel about like Celestial.
Yeah.
That's why it's like the Latin of my world. Celestial.
What was I doing? I went here to do something. No, it's to show off the languages. Alright. So I'm not taking this because I get that at the next level. For free. Because of my subclass.
Counter spells real good. Dispel magic.
Yeah.
It's real good.
So, okay. Dispel magic is going to be on my list. I'm making like a short list of things I might want to take for level 3.
See, the other part of my problem is that like I get sucked into these spells that I just know are good.
Yeah,
Like,
like
I know
Catnap is really good too.
Catnap
No,
is
was it-
very good.
10 minutes, yeah.
But it's like, well, it's, you basically take a short rest in 10 minutes rather than an hour.
Yes.
Or you can just put something to sleep.
You can only do it to willing creatures.
Sad.
Yeah. And you can only do it up to 3, and I have a party of 4, so this is not going to work.
It's just always upcast.
Yeah.
I guess. I don't know. Like, there are probably tons of other better 4th level spells that I could be casting.
Maybe I don't do enough time
Catnap is
stuff.
pretty good.
What was that? Fade Death?
Catnap.
No, just Catnap, what you're looking at.
Oh.
Like, because it's kind of
I've never felt
only spell
constrained
like
by
it.
time. Yeah, that's true. You would know better than me, but that's interesting.
Oh, this level I get that dome.
Fly, haste, the dome, fireball. Haste
I
is
have haste. I really want haste. I put it on there twice. I meant to put fly.
I gave
this
one
is
my
bad.
characters a ring of haste. Oh my goodness, it's so good.
Yeah, like the boots.
Yeah. What's hypnotic?
Cliff of Warding is good too. So that gives in a 100 foot. Yeah, it's pretty good. It makes everyone like charmed in a 30-foot cube.
That's interesting.
Yeah.
That's interesting. That's really interesting. That's
It's
a
kind
really,
of good. It's good for like an AOE charm.
yeah, it's like an AOE distraction. That's very
Yeah.
cool.
Yeah, it's pretty neat. Not uses it quite a bit.
Oh,
it's
there's
tiny
the
hut.
hut.
Yep,
Hut's
that's
good.
it.
Hut.
Especially in the Underdark.
Yep.
Where nothing is safe. That's almost definitely happening. Magic Circle, that sounds familiar. That's not what I think it is. No, yeah, that's not. Lightning Bolt's good.
It's a sea bear
Do you know
circle.
about life transference?
So,
That one's
yes. I take 48, but they heal half that. Or no, they
Twice
heal
No,
double.
twice that.
Whoa. See, so life trans. So, this is my issue. I can't get this many spells.
Yeah.
So I can at most get 4 of these.
Slow.
Put Tiny Hut. Slow. Oh my gosh, I forgot about slow.
Slow is really good.
Tiny
Lightning Bolt is
surface
also really
level.
good. 8d6.
Yeah, lightning bolt's
Like,
pretty
what?
good. What's
And
the
it's 100 feet
weird-
long, 5 feet wide. Like, that's so AoE.
The lightning bolt is real good. Well, it's in a line.
Yeah, but
When is anything ever going to be lined up directly in front of you? Things don't line up.
not everything. At
Just
least 2
line
things.
Up 100 things.
Yeah.
Major Image is also really good.
Yeah, it is.
But I'm not gonna put it because I don't see myself ever. I do see myself using it.
Sending is good.
We do have sending stones. We just got those.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
But you can only send them between the stones.
And keep in mind you're a wizard, so like you can look out for spell scrolls and then write them
Dude,
down.
I know, but we haven't been finding any places.
Well, that's fair. Especially because you're like lower levels, so it's probably not going to happen as much.
Yeah. This. Oh wait.
Summon
Summon.
the demon.
Oh my gosh. No, but the shadow spawn one. Was this it? Remember I was showing you these, PG?
Yes.
No, it wasn't this one. It's the one on the next page. It's summon another one.
It's the
Undead.
zombie. Yeah, the zombie skeleton
Where
one.
you can make a zombie, a skeleton, or a ghost.
Or a ghost, yep.
And they each have different effects. I think the zombie was the best one. Where, like, the zombie has a lot of health, 30 health, plus 10. So basically, just 30 health actually. Then 11 AC plus whatever you upcast it as.
Yep. So it's like 14 by default.
Right.
Just like salt.
That's weird they don't have it the same way for this. Why wouldn't they just? I don't know.
Well, that's because they want it to be default 30 health, or 20.
That would be the same thing. They could put 27 plus. I don't know.
Well, no, because it's 10 for each level.
Oh, right.
Like if you summon it as a skeleton,
I
you'll
see.
get 20.
Yeah. What else? The proficiency
We
bonus
also
is
get
pretty
a
good.
gilded skull. Oh wait, we're 300 GP. Is that what it says?
Yeah, I could probably just like get that and use that over and over rather than like having to
Is it not
be
concealed?
used. I guess how do you know that? Is that just by
It'll say
what?
it's consumed by the spell. Where does it say?
There's something, which one? Greater restoration.
No, will it say that? I think it will say that.
Because greater restoration definitely has
Which
the
spell?
spell consumes.
So you can,
So
yeah,
it
pick
doesn't
up one.
consume it.
Yeah, and it won't.
Okay, that's really cool. Because this is 100% one that I want to get.
Yeah,
I'm even thinking about taking that the next level.
that makes sense. That's a very good one for you.
Because I'm also trying to be like the necromancer type of person.
Yeah.
And once I upcast this to 4th level, they get multi-attack. So 4th level, they get 2 attacks. And I'm always, I think, going to be doing the putrid one.
Yeah.
Which, if they're poisoned, it must succeed on a Constitution saving throw. And
Yeah.
they become poisoned whenever they're within 5 feet.
That's so good.
Yeah. So this is just going to be like and they become paralyzed if they're poisoned. Like, that's just insane.
That's pretty good.
So yeah, I think that this is, it obeys my commands without an action, and if I don't issue any, it just dodges.
Grave Vault is just 150 feet. You get a skeleton sniper.
So that was my plan with Animate Dead once I got it, was to just create like an army of skeletons that wielded bows and keep them in the back.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm definitely now I have to make like a short list after this.
Tiny servant.
Shorter list.
Oh, what's
Tiny
this?
servant. A spell
Tiny
that I
servant
wanted
for-
a lot and didn't get the deck.
Sad.
I was so excited for it.
Oh, that is really cool.
It's like an unseen servant, but it's tiny.
Yeah. The tongues is real good too.
Tongues is good. There's a lot of really good. 3rd level is when things start to get interesting.
water breathing, but that's okay. That's not like
Yeah.
these are alright. But okay, I kind of skipped once I found the summon undead. I think I skipped a few in the bottom.
There were a lot of summons.
Oh yeah, so Tasha's Cauldron added summon Fae, summon Shadow Spawn, and summon the other one.
Mm-hmm.
Lesser Demon was there before.
Yeah.
Right, so this does like something you don't know. Like you don't know what they're gonna be.
And it could go very wrong. That's happened. Unless
Yeah.
you know the true name, which I've given my
But if there's like
I've given my
multiple,
log
how
of-
do you know all of them?
I don't know.
Yeah.
I mean, 'cause my headset is
Phantom Steed.
that's cool. I think I've seen that one. That one's pretty
See,
cool.
this is like really cool.
Yeah.
That's cool too. Oh, this is probably that necklace that Caleb has.
Oh yeah. That's really good, actually. If you get like something enchanted with that.
Yeah.
Ally with the meteors.
Oh, so you just kind of like flick meteors. See, this is
Cool.
really
You got
cool. As a
meteors
bonus
floating
action.
around you. As a bonus action. You
See,
shoot them.
right? Like that's dope as hell.
It's pretty cool.
And like that's pretty good damage if you consider that there's 6. It's 12d6 over the course of a couple rounds. But what are you doing with your bonus action as a wizard anyway?
Exactly. Find stuff that's the thing is it's concentration.
Is it?
Yeah.
You're right. I'm not gonna write it down.
Can you search like not concentration? Concentration.
Should be able to. That's right.
Yeah.
Category? Concentration? No.
No. There you go. You should
Always have that on.
maybe not necessarily, because like once you level up, you're gonna want to start using higher level spells. So like,
Right.
Wizards
even a
switch
concentration
out
spell.
spells.
What was that?
Can wizards switch out spells?
Spells that they know, but you have to know them to switch them out. So like, with regards to my spells, I can put back on that, but then I have to take that off. But I still only have this amount of spells. If that makes sense.
No.
He's got a
Also
spell
prepare
book.
Spells.
I have a book that has all these spells in it, and I can study a certain amount of spells every day.
Right. Okay.
But it's only from this book.
So he knows a subset of spells, and then he can only cast the ones that he prepares that day as a smaller.
Right.
And
I can
there's
prepare-
no, like, switching spells when you level or something.
No.
like that.
Not
No,
like cleric or
I-
stuff like
Sad.
that.
I think that's you can do that with bards somewhat, can't you?
Yes.
Yeah, that's
You
what
can
I was
switch out a
thinking of the
spell
other
every time you
day.
level.
And I am able to every night switch out my wizard cantrips.
Oh. That's cool.
So like originally I didn't have. I think the only one I had was Mage Hand, but then I've since taken
That's really
Firebolt instead of like Chill Touch. I just got this one, which is gonna be real good. I'm really excited to try it out. I took Message, Minor Illusion, because then I also switched them out when I
See-
became a cleric because I took
Knowing that
Mending
you
and
can't switch out things, I would then basically only take spells that like upgrade if you like upcast them, or like that do very specific things like
yeah.
counter spell or dispel magic sort of things.
Well, I mean, it's like Tiny Hut is also gonna always be useful.
Yeah.
Life transference, I guess. Let's
That-
pull these all open into another. What's this called? I guess that's. I think this is basically the tower, whatever that's called, the
I don't know.
Magnificent Mansion, but for level 3. I don't know why they did that.
What?
That's interesting.
It looks like it. I don't know. What's it called again? I just missed it. Galder's Tower. You conjure a 2-story tower made of stone, wood, or similar suitability sturdy material. The tower can be round or square. Each level of the tower is 10 feet tall. It has an area of 100 square feet. Each level takes one of the following forms chosen by you when you cast a spell. So you like literally create a wizard tower at level 3, rather than the Magnificent Mansion is just a doorway that's invisible. This is like a literal tower.
That's very cool.
This is basically the hut, but like plus.
That's so good.
Yeah,
Except the hut you can ritual cast.
true.
Yeah.
Yeah, no ritual for you. Where did Tiny Hut go? I guess we should go to TI. Let's see, life, this.
The one above life transference.
That's Leomans. There is another one that's called just Tiny Hut. I'll just
What's
take that one.
They're the same thing.
They
They're
are.
the same.
But I want to have my own. Let's see. Sending was a good one. Tongues. Okay. Am I missing anything? I'm missing fly, haste, slow.
Those are all concentration.
Right, but like I think that they're good
They-
for
they-
third level concentration.
Yes.
Fly I can live without. I don't need to fly. You can't even cast on more people until you're like level 6.
Yeah, no, I agree.
Do you get levitate?
I've been
You
keeping
get
a list
levitate.
of all of
I get
the,
levitate at level 2.
spells
Okay.
at each level that interest me.
Sorry, I missed that. Jeez.
I keep a list of like all the spells at each level that interest me, just for like possibly looking back at levels without having to, read through all the spells again.
Right. Well, that's what I've been doing with like the first through second, and now I'm up to 3, I think. Major image is super useful, but I don't think that it upcasts very well. It's a mostly non-combat one. Right?
What, major image?
I think so.
Yeah.
Look at it again. Does it have a long casting time?
It might be an action. Let me turn off the concentration thing.
You can use anything whenever. Unless it takes too long to cast, then it's probably not worth it. The only time I've seen something take a long time was teleportation circle in the first time when
It's an
an
action.
It's if you're hiding somewhere, you could probably cause some chaos with the major image.
Yeah. I don't think sending...
It would probably be mostly a non-combat thing, so yeah.
Sending could be real good. Because, like, our families don't even know that we're... We were kidnapped at the beginning of this campaign.
Well,
And taken prisoner by Drow.
I mean, I always like message spells, because, I mean, especially after seeing Jester use them really well,
Yeah.
like, I definitely have an affinity for spells that I see get used well, but they're, I haven't played a spellcaster a lot, so.
So, okay, I think no fireball. Which I know it's a staple for a wizard, but...
Well, I'm more just thinking in terms of AoE. I guess you're thinking lightning bolts is your AoE.
Not exactly. I would even be willing to get rid of it, because I need to cut this down to 4 spells.
Yeah. I mean, that's fair.
Which is horrifying for me.
I don't think you have to take Fireball. I'm just more thinking you've been telling me about AoE.
Oh man, didn't I just start? And this is going to be a
What were
long
you
night.
saying, Cheese? I keep on missing what you said.
Yeah,
I feel
big
bad.
comp. It did just kind of start.
You could leave it on the list to take later.
Yeah. But like once I'm able to get 4th
That was
level spells,
100%.
why would I take 3rd?
Because you can cast it using a 3rd level spell slot. And upcast it if you so desire.
Nah.
Yeah. I don't know. I always just tend to find better ones at the next level.
Sure. But you can't cast it as many times.
Yeah. Like, I would really love to take Burning Hands.
Thank you, Fluff.
I wonder, PJ, do you think that I should take Burning Hands instead of Dragon's Breath?
Burning Hands is a 1st level spell. Is Burning Hands concentration?
No.
Look at Burning Hands again, because
It's
that's
instantaneous.
actually kind of AoE, isn't it?
It is 15 foot,
It's essentially a 15-foot cone, but then like
which is Dragon's Breath.
Dragon's Breath lasts for a minute. Burning Hands lasts for an action.
Also concentration.
Yes.
And it's a good amount. Like it's basically Dragon's Breath, but Dragon's Breath is constant, and this can be upcasted, which I have a lot of upcasting capability right now because I have 3rd level spell slots, but I don't have any 3rd level spells. This is just for my skill.
It's nice the Dragon's Breath lets you choose the damage.
Yes. That's really it. Lets you choose the damage, and then it lasts for a minute. So even if it's concentration, I feel like that's going to be your concentration spell because you can also put it on other people, like you were telling me earlier.
Well, so I asked, and I'm not able to put it on the one guy I would want to. I'd have to put it on maybe my familiar, possibly.
Is it a self spell?
Dragon's Breath?
Yeah, it's you can.
No, willing creature. But like the one, like all of our party have things that they could do that is better than this.
Ah, and it's an action. I see.
What? Enderman?
Oh no, Jalen.
Shit.
Sad.
I'm shooting an enemy with a flame bow. I don't even have any chains.
Well, GG comp.
Yeah, I'm just wondering because like, I guess I would
So
have
here's
to.
the problem with
Yeah.
being in concentration.
There's no
Pained.
If you have anything else that you want to concentrate
Very
on,
pained.
you
I mean, here,
cannot
you put that diamond
go
here
even
and
just
That's what I'm
you know
thinking also.
instantly for damage, where the other one you can still use if you want to continue concentrating on the other thing.
Yeah, because once I get 3rd level spells, I'm 100% concentrating on anything but that. Slow, haste.
Relaxing time.
Yeah.
Summon undead, I'm pretty sure, is concentration.
You could take honestly.
Use
You say
Onyx.
Burning Hands. Burning Hands is a really good idea because, like she said, you can upcast it.
The only thing is you can't choose the damage type, which is like the biggest versatility thing.
And a lot of things are resistant to fire. That's why I like Dragon Breath.
But then
A
how
lot of
often
fire.
am I going to be able to
You
concentrate
won't
on
wanna
that?
Concentrate on it though. I
Right.
can tell you that right now.
Yeah.
Unless you haven't done anything else. At
And I
which
don't
point you're
plan
probably
on.
gonna wanna, cast something else.
Right. Yeah, I think I'm gonna X-Nay Dragon's Breath and take Burning Hands.
I think that's smart. Because things don't get resistances until later levels, and then at that point you will hopefully have another spell that you can use. But until then, like this will carry you through the early and mid game, which
Yeah.
are at mid game already, I guess.
All right. So let's go through this and try to cull a little bit more. So Lightning Bolt, I don't think is very necessary.
You rude dude! Go, leave, go away, never return, please. No.
All right. I'm not gonna take Sending just because I
No,
don't foresee us going through this.
I mean it's useful, but I feel like
It's not like my
more
campaign or
Yeah.
a critical role where they're going to thousands of towns and
Yeah.
killing a lot of people.
right.
Alright. I just want to double check this. It is concentration.
Enjoy that like 5
which makes
iron.
me not want it. but it is really good for that concentration spell.
I mean, if this is going to be your concentration spell, I think it fits you as your role play. Like,
I
this
think
is
so,
you.
too.
This
I
is
would
the one
yeah.
that you've been wanting. I would take this
It
spell
is
for sure.
real good. And
That's
if you
the one
like
I
it
would
that
take.
much, I would definitely take it.
Yeah. Okay,
Like,
so
it
I'm just gonna put
upcasts.
2
Yeah.
of these.
I think it's good.
I'm also
You
kind
do
of
need
really
to, like,
big.
keep in mind, though, like, if that's what you're gonna want to be concentrating on, then
And I think that is. I think that
probably
there's
don't
other
pick
things they
anything else
other
concentration,
concentration.
really, unless it's, you know,
Yeah.
for something not combat, I guess.
But I
I
also wonder, like, so okay, I'm probably not gonna take haste, but slow just so good.
Is it better than undead?
I would say yes, because it's circumstantial. Like,
No, but is it overall better than undead? Because you like undead better, right? Like you're not gonna be. That's gonna be the deciding factor. Is if it has to be straight up just better. Of course, it's gonna be circumstantial,
I think
but
I
if
would
you
say,
like
like-
some undead, you should just take.
I do like undead a lot, but I think like 90% of the time, this will be better if it hits. That's the other thing. Some undead it just happens, right? Pull it
I
up
mean,
where
the
it was-
undead have to still hit, and they can still save from the poison.
Right, but and that's not even the best part of it though. It's still just this constant damage.
Rude, dude.
That's a big part of this. Is that so they can not be poisoned and then they can not be
I
paralyzed.
hope the ground comp.
But it
isn't
is
ri-
still
isn't loud.
1d6 plus 3 plus Bell's level
Oh no,
plus
Snurch!
3. 1d6 plus 6 constant damage
Bro, this is so rigged. Wandering Trader.
Jeez, this scared me.
for an hour too.
You were right between you two.
This just seems overall better. I
Safety.
don't want to say that. I don't know if it is.
Oh, and I didn't even.
See, skeleton I would also be willing to do and keep them in the back.
Mm-hmm.
Do 2d4 plus 6.
Yep.
I think you should take this
I would take undead.
because you like it
For
so
sure.
much.
Yeah.
I know, I'm so into it.
Then
I
take
would-
it.
And slow.
This
I
is
would
this is
ditch
the real reason you pick spells.
I would ditch.
Ah. And then I'm also really into life transference because it
That's
just
not
it is my
I think
Right,
it's a
right.
cool thing
That one
for
fits you
your
as well.
character.
and it
Hi.
is this
That's
is
why I pointed
this
it out.
literally is my character. I take damage and I heal people,
I like.
Yeah.
and it's
I-
necromancy.
Yeah. And then major image also makes sense. And then if you're thinking of one of them to take, isn't Dispel Magic or Ritual? That's like your backup, I think. It might not be. I might be crazy.
No,
And
it's
maybe,
not.
and maybe Counterspell because that's a reaction.
So like out of
Yeah.
these,
How many reactions do you have? Because Counterspell would
Okay.
be a reaction. for you.
I'm making three levels. So I like those. I like this, and this. I think
Yeah.
as my last fourth level
Yeah.
or third level.
Yeah.
Fireball's like in there too. I'm not sure.
Try out Burning Hands, and if you feel like Burning Hands is
You know
doing
what? That's
great, then get rid
right. I am taking burning.
Then get rid of
Hands.
Fireball. Yeah. Because, like, if you upcast it enough, I think Fireball is 4d6 at third level. What's Burning Hands at third level? It's going to be 5d6?
Yeah.
In a 15-foot cone, mind you, whereas Fireball has big range, but
Right. But it's still like how often are you gonna have the big
Big
fireball?
yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
And it's far away. I think it's 120 feet.
I
Yeah.
think
Well,
that's the issue.
I've seen a bird use Fireball to blow up an old character.
so another thing is now this isn't going to be for another 4 levels, but I am going to be taking Warcaster, so that burning hand issue won't be an issue at that point. Because if I get up a little bit closer, I'm with my reaction, I'm able to cast a spell
And that's really
rather than
good.
just attack them.
That's really good.
So if I do have to get close and then they get away, I'll be able to do something else.
That is really good.
But that, again, that's not for 4 levels. And our party consists of, so this is me, the wizard cleric. We have a mastermind rogue, some sort of warlock. I have no idea. Like, we don't talk about these things, that we only find out through like RP. And he's a purple dragon knight fighter or paladin. I don't remember which type they are. Fighter.
Yeah.
Oh
no! Oh
so
my
basically
goodness.
a fighter.
Kind of hurts.
So we have 2 like, front lines. So I'm not really going to be in the front that often.
You're chilling in the back being support.
Mm-hmm. Welcome to this is my territory now.
Holes. Snurch's territory. Staircases.
But does that make Burning Hands not good?
I
I'm
think-
not an evocation wizard, so I can't make it not hit my allies.
I mean,
I have so many dilemmas.
I like Burning Hands over Dragon's Breath. Oh no! Oh man.
I'm gonna leave it. I just want to focus on this for now. Tongues is also good, but that would be something I'd rather find and inscribe into my book.
Yeah.
No.
That's fair.
And so same thing with Fireball and
Gee.
Haste. I could get those through scribing.
GG.
Amazing.
Yeah, I found a flame book, which helped.
Yeah. That was a
That's a game winner right
Oh,
there.
what power was on your bow comp?
Power 3.
Power 3, fair enough.
I would have had a bow if I had found that mineshaft, like, I don't know, 20 minutes before. And the
Oh.
mineshaft didn't consist of one single tiny cobweb.
Sad.
Yeah,
And then a row of spider spawners. And
Hey,
that was
that's string.
Yeah, but I couldn't get to it because it was being swallowed by the border.
Hey, string. Sad.
That room was all spider spawners. Like,
Good night, Nola.
all of it.
Nola.
Good night, Noah.
Oh, bye, Nola.
And I couldn't get up in time to get the things, and then I got shot, and then I got blown, and then I got...
Oh, there were so
And
many.
you kept digging up against the water.
Like, I came to the surface with, I think, 8 golden apples.
Yeah.
And Jalus
Fantastic.
hit me a bit, but that didn't do all that much damage. But, like,
no power on it.
yeah. But so many.
And like,
Oh, damn, I know why. Because I didn't switch out my fire protection leggings. That's why I did more damage. Because I did go to the nether, but it was just for levels.
This is good. What a good day of UHCs. Except for the, you know,
I mean, except for your little temple exploration.
Oh, that was the best part, in my opinion.
I mean,
I'm
yeah,
glad
it
we
was on
at least
purpose,
got a
right?
PvP.
GG.
Preview of UHC in 117. We all died in the environment.
Okay. Yeah, well,
This cheese cave.